William Laird. Bill Cowher is a former professional American football coach and player in the National Football League. In Cowher's 15 seasons as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team won 8 division titles and made 10 playoff appearances. Cowher led the Steelers to the Super Bowl twice, winning one. He is the second coach in NFL history to reach the playoffs in each of his first 6 seasons as head coach, a feat previously accomplished by Paul Brown. Cowher resigned as head coach of the Steelers on January 5, 2007, 11 months to the day after winning Super Bowl XL in 2006. Cowher was replaced by current Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. Before being hired by the Steelers in 1992, Cowher served as an assistant coach for the Cleveland Browns and Kansas City Chiefs under head coach Marty Schottenheimer. He is currently a studio analyst for the NFL Today. Early life: born in Crafton, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Pittsburgh, Cowher excelled in football, basketball, and track for Carlinton High. At North Carolina State University, he was a starting linebacker, team captain, and team MVP in his senior year. He graduated in 1979 with a bachelor's degree in education. Professional career: Cowher began his NFL career as a linebacker with the Philadelphia Eagles in 1979, but signed with the Cleveland Browns the following year. Cowher played 3 seasons in Cleveland, making him a member of the Cardiac Kids, before being traded back to the Eagles, where he played 2 more years. His tenure in Philadelphia included tackling a young Jeff Fisher when playing against the Chicago Bears, causing Fisher to break his leg. The two would later be rival head coaches and friends in the AFC Central Division, and Fisher has credited his injury at the hands of Cowher with having the unintended consequence of propelling him into coaching. Cowher primarily played special teams during his playing career, and placed emphasis on special teams during his coaching career. Cowher credits being a bubble player during his playing career with influencing his coaching career, feeling that such players work the hardest for a roster spot, and thus make better head coaches than those with successful playing careers. Coaching career: Cowher began his coaching career in 1985 at age 28 under Marty Schottenheimer with the Cleveland Browns. He was the Browns' special teams coach in 1985, a Euro 86, and secondary coach in 1987, a Euro 88, before following Schottenheimer to the Kansas City Chiefs in 1989 as defensive coordinator. He became the 15th head coach in Steelers history when he succeeded Chuck Noll on January 21, 1992, a Euro, but only the 2nd head coach since the NFL merger in 1970. Under Cowher, the Steelers showed an immediate improvement from the disappointing 7 Euro 9 season the year before, going 11 Euro 5 and earning home field advantage in the AFC after the Steelers had missed the playoffs 6 times out of the previous 7 years. In 1995, at age 38, he became the youngest coach to lead his team to a Super Bowl. Cowher is only the 2nd coach in NFL history to lead his team to the playoffs in each of his first 6 seasons as head coach, joining Pro Football Hall of Fame member Paul Brown. In Cowher Euro unregistered trademark's 15 seasons, the Steelers captured 8 division titles, earned 10 postseason playoff berths, played in 21 playoff games, advanced to 6 AFC championship games and made 2 Super Bowl appearances. He is one of only 6 coaches in NFL history to claim at least 7 division titles. At the conclusion of the 2005 season, the Steelers had the best record of any team in the NFL since Cowher was hired as head coach. On February 5, 2006, Cowher's Pittsburgh Steelers won Super Bowl XL by defeating the Seattle Seahawks 21 Euro 10, giving Cowher his first Super Bowl ring. Through the Super Bowl, Cowher's team had compiled a record of 108 Euro 1 in games in which they built a lead of at least 11 points. During the following season, there was talk about Cowher leaving the Steelers, ostensibly to spend more time with his family. On January 5, 2007, Cowher stepped down after 15 years at the helm of the franchise. The Steelers hired former Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator Mike Tomlin as Cowher's successor. Cowher's record as a head coach is 149 Euro 90 Euro 1. After coaching, on February 15, 2007, He signed on to the NFL Today on CBS as a studio analyst, joining Dan Marino, Shannon Sharpe, and Boomer Esiason. In 2007, Cowher appeared in the ABC reality television series Fast Cars and Superstars, the Gillette Young Guns Celebrity Race, featuring a dozen celebrities in a stock car racing competition. Cowher matched up against Gabrielle Reese and William Shatner. On March 4, 2008, Cowher responded to rumors concerning his coaching future by stating, "I'm not going anywhere." The rumors started after the Cowhers placed their Raleigh, North Carolina home on the market, but their intention was to build a new house 2 miles away. Putting an end to numerous unfounded rumors of his return to coaching in the NFL in 2009, Cowher stated on the NFL Today that he did not plan to coach again in the immediate future. Cowher had a part in the movie The Dark Knight Rises, which was filmed at Heinz Field, the home of the Steelers, in downtown Pittsburgh. He played the head coach of the Gotham Rogues. Coaching tree. Assistant coaches under Bill Cowher that became head coaches in the NFL: Dom Capers, Carolina Panthers, Houston Texans, Chan Gailey, Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, Jim Haslett, New Orleans Saints, St. Louis Rams, Mike Mularkey, Buffalo Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, Ken Hunt, Arizona Cardinals, Tennessee Titans, Dick LeBeau, Cincinnati Bengals, Marvin Lewis, Cincinnati Bengals, Bruce Arians, Arizona Cardinals. Family: Bill Cowher's late wife, Kay, also a North Carolina State University graduate, played professional basketball for the New York Stars of the Women's Pro Basketball League with her twin sister, Faye. Kay was featured in the book Mad Seasons, the story of the first women's professional basketball league, 1978–1981, by Kara Porter. Kay Cowher died of skin cancer at age 54 on July 23, 2010. Bill and Kay have 3 daughters. Daughters Megan and Lauren played basketball at Princeton University, and Lindsay played basketball at Wofford College before transferring to Elon University. In 2007, the Cowher family moved to Raleigh, North Carolina from suburban Pittsburgh. Megan married NHL forward Kevin Westjarth of the Calgary Flames. Lindsay married NBA forward Ryan Kelly of the Los Angeles Lakers August 2, 2014. Endorsements: Cowher was on the cover of EA Sports' 2006 video game NFL Head Coach. He appears in TV advertising for Time Warner Cable. Head coaching record. Coaching record versus other teams equals how the Steelers fared in games with Cowher as head coach. Note: for the purposes of calculating winning percentage, ties are counted as a 1/2 of a win and a 1/2 of a loss. Coaching record versus other teams equals how the Steelers fared in playoff games with Cowher as head coach. See also, list of National Football League head coaches with 50 wins, list of North Carolina State University people, list of Super Bowl head coaches. References. Further reading: Posnanski, Joe. The Coach Who Won't Coach. After leaving the Steelers sideline 5 years ago, Bill Cowher found a new career, a new contentment, on the set at CBS. And though he'd be first choice for any team with an opening, he says he's not going anywhere. Sports Illustrated. Retrieved December 19, 2011. External links: Coaching stats at ProFootballReference.com, LB playing stats at DatabaseFootball.com, Coaching stats at DatabaseFootball.com.